Well, you've heard about the Midnight Rambler, but that's not this. This is a project called the Midnight Traveler.com. And we are here today with Daniel and Gark of this project. And welcome to the Nifty Show, guys. How are you doing?
Good, Travis. Thank you so much for having us.
Very
I'm
cool.
doing
So
good. Thank you.
love it. So you take a look at the site. This is a very sort of a lunar space kind of metaphysical type of project, which I resonate with. I love this kind of stuff. So you've already launched a couple of projects already, a couple of the sets. I think you've launched what the lunar and the atmosphere already. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So back in May, you launched Atmosphere, which are beautiful cards. Look at these, like Zodiac, very nice. I love these cards. And then you launched the Lunar set back in July, and here we are now with the Solar set. Tell us all about the Midnight Traveler. What's this all about?
Yeah. So the Midnight Traveler actually is the parent brand, right? It's an actual brand that we're attempting to build, and Traveler's Cards, which is the NFT project that you're looking at right now, is our NFT project, and it has been such a blessing to enter the world of brands with an NFT project because NFTs are, as you all probably know, changing the way business is being done and all this stuff. And it's a really cool way for us to get our feet into the world. We were able to build a pretty tight community so far. So basically, what this project is, it's called Traveler's Cards, and we are taking our community, we're getting on a spaceship together, and we're traveling outside of Earth, and we're traveling into the universe. And that's what we're doing in the NFT space. But in reality, we're actually embarking on a journey as well, and that journey is a journey to a better version of ourselves. So this whole NFT project is a metaphor for us chasing just some kind of self growth, on our own terms too. It's not anything that is specific to any religion or any type of thought. It is really us just being wondrous and finding our own peace and finding our own path.
And I'll actually help add on to that question as well, because for full transparency, I'm also a member of the Midnight Traveler team now. I'm an advisor, and I've been assisting Dan and Garg with Traveler's Cards. And what I really love about it is that these NFTs are centered on virtues. They're centered on moral concepts and methods of improving the self, and that's why this whole theme is so celestial, because we have this analog where reality is the journey that we're taking as human beings. And what I've admired about this set from the start, and the reason for why I wanted to join the team in the first place, is because in the course of building out a collection that is centered on morality itself, they're doing something that I've never seen done in the NFT space.
Yeah, it's true, and it's
The
actually
art's
very hard.
beautiful, absolutely as well. For you look at this, the animations, the messaging behind it. So it looks like there was three cards in that first set, and how many was in the atmosphere set? How many were in the second set, and then how many are going to be in this third set here?
Gark, why don't you go
Yeah,
ahead and handle that?
yeah, sure. Each set always has three main virtues, and just different rarities of all those virtues. So each set's always going to embody three virtues, and the idea is as you collect these virtues, you're also embodying them and learning them and growing with the set. And that's why kind of the theme, if you've noticed, it starts there in the atmosphere, breaks out, gets past the moon through the lunar set. Now we're going out of our solar system with the solar set, and we're getting further and further away from our starting point, but at the same time, well, I don't want to give too much away with like the ending and everything like that, but we're eventually arriving somewhere, and that's really, metaphorically within yourself and also in this whole space NFT world. So
Dan, would you maybe like to talk about the three virtues that are part of the solar set?
Yeah, I would love to. So it's very interesting because this whole thing, the brand itself and the project, was inspired by my spiritual awakening, my path of self growth that I have recently embarked on only a few years ago. I became very awakened to different perspectives in life, and it inspired me to change. And I feel like a very different person now for the better. So what I wanted to do was bring, as best as I can, bring these phases that I went through, these steps that I took, and these lessons that I learned myself, and show them to other people. So maybe something will catch on with other people, and maybe they'll identify. So that being said, set 3, solar set, is step 3 in your self growth process. In my self growth process, everyone goes through something different, but these virtues are creativity, they are growth, and then the third one is spirituality. Um, and as we progress through all of the sets, they all, the first set was more about just becoming aware, right? Awareness was one of the big ones. Presence and wonder were the other two. So as we go along in this journey, and we grow and we become a more enlightened version of ourselves, these virtues actually will follow suit. Like, they'll become more deep and more meaningful. So those are the 3 for this set, and we're very excited to show the world because the art is mind blowing. I'm so happy with how they came out. Shout out to our artist Sierra. She kills it. Me and her collaborate on all this, and she absolutely blows me away every time.
Yeah, this is gorgeous stuff here, and the messaging is really amazing, and I think it's going to resonate with people in a lot of ways, right? And so I'm curious about your spiritual journey because I've gone on one of those similarly over the years, and I've studied multiple different ancient wisdoms, and I've gone through different sort of shamanic journeys to understand it because the world is such an interesting thing, and it's like it seems like the powers that be or just society in general sort of tries to put a quash on our natural internal powers that we have, and they want to keep us not awake, right? And these are things that you guys are kind of dropping the seeds to helping awaken people's inner eye and sort of being able to see through the craziness in the world, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and we're utilizing blockchain to do it, and like, cause like you said, it's there's a lot of traditional stuff when it comes to the spiritual realm, and then there's a lot of, well, society is not really going for a lot of that stuff anymore. So like, how can we help people evolve and go through their own spiritual journeys utilizing what's going on right now? Everyone's on their phone, everyone's trying to get on the metaverse, everyone's in NFTs. Well, let's try and be a part of something in that realm and help people there that are there doing it every day, because everyone knows the people that are in the Discord channels doing NFTs. It's a life, it's a reality for a lot of these people, for myself included. You go into Discord, that's one version of yourself. Your profile picture, everything, what you associate yourself with, and hopefully this reaching out to not only collectors in the space, but can actually reach out to some people and really affect them as well. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Sorry to cut you off, Dan. I've been holding it in. So
no, I'm glad you spoke. I just wanted to say, Travis, I definitely resonate with a lot of what you were just saying. It's really interesting. I'm happy that we're here and we're able to connect because I feel like you are a part of our tribe. I feel like we have there are a certain amount of people, and as I go along my journey, I start to meet new people who see things in a different way. And I connect with them very much, and I feel like there are a lot of people that are itching for some kind of deeper meaning in life, but they're kind of stuck because there's a lot of distractions. Like you were saying, society distracts us a lot. Society puts us in this position where we kind of have to all think the same, and we have to, we have to be able to break those chains that are put on us so that we can find our own truth. And that's exactly what this whole project is about. It's not about me pushing or any of us pushing any of our beliefs or views on anybody. It's just a journey. We all are in this together. We're all trying to find the truth for ourselves.
Now,
I love it. I gotta say this is that I've stepped away from the Nifty Show a bit and been working on some other things, and this is the first one that I've done on here. It's actually the very first time Zach and I have ever done a Nifty Show, and so there's some really power in this one right now because I want to share this. Is that there's a project we're working on? A friend of ours, Oz Sultan, he's got stage 3 cancer. And so he's going through a lot of stuff, right? And we were talking with him like, well, what could we do to help out? And one of the characters that Zach ideated in our Blockchain Heroes project was the wizard, which was based on Oz Sultan. So he's a wizard. And so we thought, well, what if we created this, generative set of wizards and shaman and healers and magicians and witches, and they all have these sort of healing properties to them. And we launched this set. So we're launching this set called Soul Shamans, SOL Shamans, diligence.com, which is all
Oh,
about
cool.
this kind of stuff. We're literally helping the mindset and uplifting people. And what's cool about it is 50% of the proceeds of Soul Shamans are actually going to a helping DAO, and that money will then be going into DeFi. And every 3 months, when the season changes, either on the winter solstice or the spring equinox, the summer solstice or the autumn equinox, we're going to actually donate money to people from those DeFi proceeds. So it's like, we need more people here like you guys that are out here doing good stuff. Blockchain and crypto and NFTs is not about just, hey, how can we make sick gains? How can we just make more money? And it's how can we do good stuff with this, man? How can we impact the world in a positive way? Heal the mindset, heal people's fears. There's so much fear in the world right now, and we're able to. You guys are creating some of the coolest media that I've seen. This healing card right here is just absolutely breathtakingly cool. Like, this thing is so badass. Look at this thing. Like, I got to give
Damn,
you
why
guys
don't you explain
some really
that?
cool stuff.
That's actually perfect
Explain
because
what that healing. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So Travis, you mentioned your project, which sounds mind blowing. I am very excited to check it out. I think we would connect in a lot of ways, like what we're trying to do and what you guys are trying to do. The healing card is perfect because you did bring up that you're trying to make an impact, right? You're trying to not. It's not just about making how much money you can make for yourself and how big your project can be, and a game or this that stuff is cool and it has its place. But this project is different. It's supposed to be something that is helpful to humanity, and we actually believe that it is important to this whole project is about self growth and finding your own path. And we have all struggled on the team. We have all struggled with mental health throughout our lives, and we know that the world is hurting right now. We know that people are struggling with their mental health, and we find it to be extremely important to give back in some way that we see fit. So actually, this healing card is inspired by a nonprofit called MAPS. And that's the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies, and they're leading the way right now for advocating for alternative medicines so that people can people that are struggling with the traditional ways of coping with mental health. They're able to have a fighting chance doing something else that might help them. So that healing card actually is inspired by Maps' logo because they have the touching hands. We actually donate 10% of our proceeds every set to Maps. And we're actually looking to find other nonprofits that really resonate with our vision to bring them on as well and create a portfolio so that we can give back.
That's so beautiful. So Zach, you've been part of the team and helping out as well, and I love your brain. You're always coming up with great ideas. What is some of the things that you really love about this project and maybe even the upcoming project? And I don't know that we've seen. What are the three new cards that are coming out in this new set?
Oh yeah, are we actually able to pull up the new cards? Because you named what the virtues were that will be part of solar, but I don't think we've seen them
I don't know if we should
screen
show
by yet.
all of them.
So
Maybe
so
maybe we
we
could show.
we were planning on starting today, releasing one at a time to show the world the new virtues. So they're not on the website yet, but they will be revealed to the world starting today on Monday.
Mm.
And can people get to our Discord through the website?
Yes, there's a link. Right, there's pretty much a link everywhere on that website. On the side, there's different links for all our social platforms. Right on the beginning of that homepage, it says join Discord. All of our social platforms have the link. That's the spot. If you're interested in this project, the website is the best place for information, and the Discord is the place to be because that's where all of the information, just like most other NFT projects, that's where most of the information is coming through.
So we'll put this in the show notes for sure. But for our listeners, what is the website for people to visit?
It is themidnighttraveler.com, and then that'll bring you to a homepage for the brand. If you did /travelers cards or click on travelers cards, that'll bring you to the NFT homepage.
Fantastic. Now, to more directly answer your question, Travis, aside from the focus on morality, I'm really taken by the whole space motif because I'm a huge fan of that. That was something that I employed heavily and finally aligned. The NFTs themselves are just of such incredibly high visual quality that I'm in awe every time I see a new traveler's card for the first time. But more than that, there's also a long-term mechanism at play here. And Dan or Gark, would one of you like to talk about that?
Yeah, I don't want to give away too many things. I don't want to, be the person that says, hey, this is our roadmap and we're going to promise this, that, and that. But the longevity of this project is infinite. I mean, with Midnight Traveler being the brand and just mental health and spirituality being just the main subject of everything we're trying to do, and NFTs being our first way into that and spreading the adoption of our brand, there's a lot of really, really cool things that we can do. The first thing that we're doing with this collection that is solid, and it will be happening sometime after we release set 3, is going to be blending. Is that where we're going? You want me to talk about that a little bit, Zach? Or
Yes, I was thinking of the culmination of all 7 series that we are planning to execute on.
yes, yeah. So I mean, okay. So blending is a part of all that. So basically, the idea is that as you collect these virtues, you embody them, you learn them. There's going to be a gaming mechanism. Everyone knows the blending mechanism. To prove your embodiment of these virtues, you'll be able to blend all your legendary cards from Solar Set. And what that's going to do is that's going to prove your embodiment of the virtue, and it's going to give you your first essential item of Traveler's Gear, which that has not been released at all. The graphics are phenomenal for that. Dan, are we releasing that? I think today, I want to say today, through our Twitter and our Discord, we'll be releasing a little video that kind of shows what the blending is going to be for the legendary cards. It's going to also just tease what the Traveler's Gear is going to be. The bottom line is that each set here on forward, you're going to be able to blend your legendary cards, embodying the virtues and earning your Traveler's Gear. By the time we get to the 7th set, and we arrive at that last stage of our journey, all of those Traveler Gear that you do collect through blending, you'll be able to blend together to create your own unique Traveler NFT that represents you. There's some other details that are not solid yet on it. We do want to have some customizable uniqueness to these, so individuals can feel like they've really made something for themselves when they do have their version of their Traveler by the end of it. But yeah, there's going to be some activities to do with blending and creating new assets and earning new assets throughout this entire journey towards the 7th set. That being said, also, when we do the blending the thing is, when you do blending, you have to burn cards. And no one wants to burn the cards, especially if they're beautiful and they really resonate with them. With this set, it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to blend your legendary items, but when you blend those, the legendary versions will be gone forever, but you will still receive another version of these NFT. It's going to be the singularity version. And that's kind of like, you get back that NFT. You don't have to get rid of this virtue. You get to keep it. You get a more rare asset or a more rare or scarce version of that asset, and you get to keep it along with your Traveler's Gear.
Unbelievable. I was going to ask that question. I was like, wait a second. I don't want to burn my stuff. Why would I want to burn?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's good. The singularity version. So I'm actually going through and snagging some of these right now because the artwork is so beautiful. I got to have. You're actually going to take away all my wax, I think, right now. You're going to my wax.
What you should be snagging is passports.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should touch on that.
We haven't even talked about our passports at all.
Let's touch on the passport.
I've not even heard about that. So here we go. So the passports are right over here. I should be snagging one of them.
And another thing I would like to mention, and I'm so happy that Travis, that you're really into the art, because I connect with it as well, obviously. Another thing that a lot of people, I don't think, that just are seeing the project understand, is that there's an audio track to all these as well. When you get a free second, throw on some headphones and listen to what plays when you open that passport asset. And all of the cards, they have special music with that. Passport is, I think it's hands down the favorite right now. It gives you a feeling of something. It's a very interesting vibe. But I would say, what one thing that we are definitely doing going forward is we are rewarding the passport holders. There it is.
I love your artist. Your artist is phenomenal. Shout out to Sierra. I
She's
think you said her name was. Wow, very good.
Yeah,
Sierra,
he
aka
is
Moonlight
phenomenal.
Media.
Very
So
nice.
the one thing I will say about that passport, well, after it finishes playing.
I love it.
So the passport actually will hold utility. Passport holders have a special section in our Discord for passport holders only.
Okay.
And every passport holder will receive a large pack drop during our release, and all releases going forward, they will receive free pack drops.
Very nice. So these are
Pass for
going in the
life.
forms of packs. So you don't know what you're going to get. You get one card per pack, I assume.
We'll have 2 different packs. We're going to have a small pack, which is 1 guaranteed item, and we're going to have a large pack, which is 5 guaranteed items.
Okay. Very nice. How many packs will there be? Because I know that the amount of cards that you have are very limited.
Yeah, so right now, with this set, we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're doing the timed unlimited sale. We're going to have 2 windows. So basically, well, these times are confirmed, actually. So the first window on December 17th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. UTC, which is 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific, is going to be the first window. You can mint as many as you want, large or small packs. And to divide it evenly between the globe, we're going to have another 4-hour window, 12 hours after that, from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. UTC, or 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Pacific. So they'll have 2 windows to get packs. If you miss it in the morning, you'll have another chance at night, or if you're in Europe, it'll be opposite.
So basically, these first 2 sets that have happened are going to be so much rarer than the sets going forward.
Yes.
So these previous cards here, not financial advice, you might want to go pick some of those up because those are extremely scarce.
100%. 100%. Especially the passports.
Love it.
Yeah, the passports, like I said, they're going to be a mint pass for life, not only for travelers cards, but we've decided that for every collection that Midnight Traveler does, whether it's on Wax or Ethereum or Sol in the future, the passport will be a mint pass for life, at least for each set.
TheMidnightTraveler.com, creating great stuff for mindset and spirituality. I love it. Great stuff. Thank you so much for coming on the Nifty Show, guys. So people should connect with you on the website, The Midnight Traveler. They got all the social stuff there, the Twitters, the Discord, all the good things, right?
Yeah, we got it all on there.
Yes,
Thank
definitely.
you so much for having us, and good luck with everything going forward.
Yeah, great to have
Yeah,
both of you
and for everyone
on the
watching
show.
this, hop in our Discord. Follow us on Twitter. This whole week leading up to the sale, we're going to be doing a ton of giveaways. We might even open up giving away some more passports. I haven't confirmed it with Dan yet, but I get a little bit, happy with doing the giveaways and stuff. So we're definitely going to be doing some giveaways this whole week. So make sure you tune in, hop in our Discord, stay active.
Beautiful. Well, there
Wonderful.
we go.
I'm very humbled to be a part of that project, and it's great to have those guys on to discuss this with us.
I'm blown away. I haven't seen it before, and this is the first time that I've seen it. And this is right up my alley, right? I mean, we've been working on this stuff with Oz for a while, setting this thing up. We actually have our own font that we've created around Soul Shaman, and it looks the motif is so spot on what they're doing over there. Looking forward to having more conversations and see how we can work together to kind of cross promote the good stuff. All right,
Definitely.
Well, yeah, that was fun hanging out with you, Zach. It's the first time you and I doing a show together. It's a little different.
Yeah, that was a refreshing change of pace. Thought that worked out pretty well, and it was a blast.
Beautiful. All right. Well, there you go. I guess what we say at the end of every show.
Keep it nifty.
There you go.
Looking
Thanks, guys.
into the future, what do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those crypto kitties. Joel and Zach are the hosts, you'll know. Joel and Zach say this will blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go. It's the Nifty, really kind of spiffy. The Nifty.